Club statement. Doxy Boy is a fraud. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's episode number 22 of the RTG career mode. Coming on the back of our 5-0 drubbing away at Ellen Road for the 7-1. Let me say that again. 7-1 aggregate loss in the League Cup semi-final. As Leeds will take on the Red Devils in the final. You know, this is a few times now, but this is the hardest version of the franchise I've ever played. When have you ever seen me have a loss like that in any other FIFA? And directly afterwards, this just makes it worse. Captain, skipper, coming to me and saying, hey Gaffer, I know you've got a lot on your mind, including, you know, browsing Indeed, but I thought I should let you know there's some discontent in the dressing room. It feels like the club's just drifting at the moment, and some of the boys aren't sure this is a team that can win anything this season. But obviously we can't now. We've been knocked out of the League Cup, got a long way to go in the FA Cup. We're looking to you for some reassurance. Matt, I've got nothing, but I do know how you feel. Yeah, we're in trouble, man. We are in deep trouble. But simply put, the easiest way to ease that fear is to win. And we could definitely do with a win after just one in our last, I think, 9 in all competitions. First game, City Ground, 4th round of the FA Cup, Nottingham Forest away. Come on, Swansea. Let's redeem ourselves here. Oh, no. Hudson-Odoi looking to come inside, rolls it across. Okay. All right. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't panic. Plenty of the game to go. I haven't even started that game off this badly, to be fair. Just find ourselves trailing. And we are not getting much luck. We haven't really had any luck all season long, and now we're a goal down as well. This is spelling trouble, big time. Oh yeah, William Ramsey, and Matondo, and Archer, and Aaron couldn't get away. As Forrest win it back. Cam wins it back himself though. So we're going to keep holding the ball there. Great ball by Amir. Yes! Jamal Lowe, who I always believe in. Where would we be without this guy in this save, man? Seriously, the fact he's still bailing me out in my 3rd season speaks volumes, man. Where would I be without this guy? At 31, we know at some point he's going to start to show signs of decline, but how many games has he bailed me out? It's extraordinary. Oh, wow, hang on a second. Oh, Matondo's on there. Oh, and he smashes it well wide. Come on. The last thing we need is a cut replay, but it looks as though that's what we're set for. With 18 on the clock. And even though we've been the better team in this game, well, I often say this, the AI, they only need one chance, whereas you might need multiple, so Elliot, keep running. Elliot List off the bench, 1st goal of the season, Swansea in front, come on! Wow. Swansea City have come from behind, but have won. Massive, huge win. I just brought off a list off the bench. I thought, might as well bring him on, man. Tired legs, running him in a late game situation. That's all he does, is a pace merchant. But he ends up popping up with his 1st goal of the season. I don't think he even scored last year. I think it's his 1st goal in 2 years. And it's a goal that sends us in to the last 16. Come on. I'll tell you one thing that goal does do. It buys me time. It buys me time because don't forget our objective this season. I think I actually forgot to show them at the start of the season, but this season domestically, finishing in mid-table in the Premier League and reach the last 16. And whilst that says current stage R32, that's because the replays haven't been played yet. So that objective has now been hit. We've hit the FA Cup objective, even though we're struggling in the Premier League. Right, deadline days here, 10 hours to go, 8 mil to work with, and I think I might make a sign him. I'm trying to loan out Kanunum, but no bids are coming in, and I think it's too late now to loan out Amir as well. You know, 2 of the better young prospects that are still here, but they're gonna have what you call sporadic game time between now and the end of the season. Amir still has that exciting prospect tag as well, so I'd love if I could loan him out in the fine late, but I'm just not getting the bids. There is a bid for Harry Darling from Villa, and that's quite interesting. Now, admittedly, Darling's been out of form all season long for me. And we'll be selling him not to a division rival outside the league. realistically, I'm not sure about Villarreal, but for us, I wouldn't be against that. Where are Villarreal in La Liga this season? Because I've got a feeling they're top 4. They're not. They're just outside it, 35 points. But they must be a Europa League team, surely. Let's have a look at the Europa League and Champions League. Yeah, not the Champions League, so they are an only Europa League team. They're a Conference League. They're a Conference League team. They're a Conference League team in the Europa League, trying to get into the Champions League. They've already got, to be fair, a couple of British players. You've got Curtis Jones there, Tammy Abraham is there, Ben Chilwell is there as well. So, to be honest, I'm actually not against that, man. I'm not against that. I had no plans to sell him, but I've not really got on with him this season. If I can squeeze 8 mil out of Villarreal, Harry, you can go to Spain, mate. I did say I wasn't against making a big change in this January window. And this wasn't in the playbook. And it might backfire. I guess only time we'll see. Harry is off to Spain. And there's a bid from Le Havre comes in for Emir Davis. I love that. If there's anyone who doesn't know about Le Havre and their relationship with young players, definitely look it up, man. No better place for Emir to go, I'd say. Well, maybe a few, but even so. I've got to say that Harry Darling move is a gamble, but I do have someone in mind to replace him, and there we go. Harry Darling is off to Villarreal. £8 million the fee. Is that the most expensive sale or departure we've had in the sale? I think it might be. Wasn't planning it, but the amount of times I've criticised him, you've heard me shouting like Ben Foster would to Kiko Femenia. All the times I'm like, Harry, how are you not winning the ball after that stand tackle? Well, now it's a problem for Villarreal. He's off to Spain. We'll take the 8 mil. Yeah, how many times would you hear me constantly berate Harry Darling for not being strong enough in the tackle? Well, as he goes and we get our budget to £14.8 million, I've got the replacement lined up for him, and I've been scouting him since the summer when my scout found him on the free agents pool. He's not actually a CB, but a CDM. With the stats he's got, I think he could do a great job filling in at centre-half. I don't know anything about him. Ryan Flamingo, Dutch 23-year-old CDM, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high medium work rate's the only concern, but he's 6'1", with 86 stamina, 82 strength, 82 aggression, 73 interceptions, and his best stats are defensive, with defensive awareness being the top technical stat at 78 overall. As a ball-playing defender, I think this guy on a free agent would be a perfect replacement for Darling. Let's bring him in. Yep, 5-year deal, 24.5 grand a week, and on a free transfer, you're not going to say no to this. Ryan Flamingo, released by Sassuolo. No one picked him up, so in the end, we'll take a gamble here in January. And again, at 23 years old, 74 rated, he's still going to be getting a little bit better. My only concern is that high attacking work rate. That's what Harry had as well. But I would say, looking at the stats here, and again, being 6'1" with 82 strength, 82 aggression, and a good jumper as well. Yeah, we could possibly get a defensive work rate up and keep him as an anchor man in this team. But to me, I would actually prefer to play him as a ball-playing defender. So yeah, Flamingo in, and we'll convert him to CB as quickly as possible. I think he's a really good pickup. There's a bid for Dan James from Bournemouth, funny enough, and whilst I haven't got on with him as well as I wanted to recently, he has scored me a couple of goals, so I'll reject that one there. And after we just negotiated the loan offer for Le Havre, we do the same with Midtjylland. So just real briefly, for those of you that might struggle to loan out players, sometimes the bid always falls through. This is a tip that I was given in the comment section that's really helped me find more success in loaning out players. If you delegate the first offer that comes in, like you would have seen with Le Havre and Midtjylland, we delegated the loan offer first, and then we negotiate a wage split afterwards. That is the best way to loan your players out. So when the first initial bid comes in, delegate it, delegate the bid, don't accept, don't negotiate, but delegate it, and then negotiate a wage split, which is practically always 60-40 directly afterwards. Now, how about this as well? A bid for Matt Grimes. The Saints coming in, 3.5 mil for the skipper. There's not enough time for the deal to go through, but at 30 years old, now sharing the game time with Marchetti, and Flamingo coming in, I have to say, I think Grimes is tight. This might be his final year for the club. I'm not selling the captain midway through the season, obviously not, but I think in the summer, Matt's probably going to go. And as Emir Davis goes to Le Havre on loan, we'll keep an eye on our young right back there out in the north of France. 14 mil remaining in the budget, but of course the wage budget considerations is more like 12. I'm going to make one final signing on deadline day of an hour to go and just bring in someone that should be available on a cheap-ish deal, but has been recommended quite a lot in the comment section, and that is Dylan Levitt, Manchester United Academy graduate, never got to break through at Old Trafford, couple of loan spells out in Scotland, and has now settled permanently in Edinburgh. I'm going to bring him back to his native Wales, coming to the Swansea.com stadium in his mid-20s as 75 rated. And I could definitely see this guy being a successor for Matt Grimes in our DM spot. Available on a cheap deal as well, let's bring him in. Shouldn't have to spend much more than market valuation, I would say. So we'll start off with a £6.5 million deal. And yep, there we go. You see the tension there in the top right. I mentioned this before, but like if it doesn't go up by much, you don't really need to increase it at all. And if you do want to increase it, you can do it in very small increments. So again, it's gone down, but yet you see the tension there still hasn't gone up by much at all. So in that being the case, you can continue to hardball and say, no, we'll keep it at 6.5 mil. And that's exactly what the Hibs will agree to. 6.5 mil, and Dylan is coming back to, going back to Wales. We'll take it. A 5-year deal on 26 grand a week, and Dylan Levitt is here at Swansea again, possibly a successor for Matt Grimes, a few years younger, but also a rating higher, and not done growing just yet. I don't know how much better he can get again now in his mid-20s. I'm probably thinking around 78, maybe 79 at a stretch, but to me, he seems like a brilliant technical player. Good dribbling, good passing stats, and he can shoot from range as well, with a long ball pass play style and flair as well. A 4-star weak foot, also really handy as well. I'd like to get the defensive stats up a little bit, knowing we play with DMs, not CMs, but he to me looks like a really, really solid, cheap pickup, if only for the short term as a starter, but a long-term squad player, if that makes sense. I like this signing. And with just shy of 7 mil remaining, we'll leave that money to carry over for the new season, where we better get a bigger budget than this season, otherwise we're going to be in trouble, regardless of whether we're in the Championship or the Premier League. With the top deals were Goncalo Ramos going to the Gunners for £91.3 million, a lot of money spent there by Arteta. Openda going to Barca for 70.6, and one of my favourite players in the game, Kone, has finally left Mönchengladbach in this save and gone to Monaco for £54.6 million. Harry Darling going on deadline day. That was the big call we were thinking about making. Flamingo coming in to replace him, and a better, more technical CM coming in as well. That was a big gamble. We didn't need to make it, but we did. Question is, will it pay off? And so as the first of the month is here, on the conclusion of the window, you always get a bid for one of your players directly after the window closes. LAFC coming in for our Cypriot, but we're going to turn that one down. I like him as a squad player, to be fair. He's all right, but he's staying here regardless. 3 more scouting updates. Let's see what we got. We're from Wales. We'll continue scouting on these 3 young talents here. I actually quite like this guy. 6'4", Bryn Humphreys, and he's coming out of DM, but if we were to change that to CB, I think he could have an overall spike, to be fair. So I just want to see how good his potential is before I give him a scholarship. And from Greece, I have rejected a few who had some potential downgrades. It's so frustrating that, like, there are a couple of giants here, but I was really hoping for some, like, absolutely monsters, you know, in the defense-minded areas. This guy is very tall, but I want to see what his potential is like after a few more months. And from the Netherlands, that was a horrible batch there. I literally rejected everyone that was available to me so quickly because they were really trash. But no one making the cut then from this latest batch of scouting, which means the academy remains the same and unchanged for now, with our best players still being the Ivorians, Bangura and also Yunuse Traore, who we're keeping a very close eye on as well. Samaras, to be fair, this Greek centre-half, he's only 6, I say only 6 foot, come on, am I a girl on Tinder? He's 6 foot, but he looks very talented indeed as a young centre-half. And he's definitely someone I am going to keep my eye on now as time goes on. Right, following game as the Seagulls arrive in South Wales. Brian at home. After no wins since the beginning of December, we could really do with one here to try and pull away from the bottom 3. Come on, you Swans. Easy. João Pedro pokes it back. And there's Flamingo making his debut for us as centre-half, blocking that first shot on goal and turning it behind for a corner. First appearance for him. Levitt's on the bench for this game. We'll see how he gets on, but again, to me, I think CB as well will get the best out of him. I wish you could unlearn a player's like work rates, if you will. I wish I could get rid of that high attacking work rate, you know. It's like in Pokemon when you can like train out a Pokemon's PPM. I wish you could do that in CM as well. Because you know, in Football Manager, like when a player's got a PPM, you can teach them and train them to get rid of it. I'd love to be able to do that in career mode as well. Get rid of that high attacking work rate. I've got no use for it in this team. Archer off the post. So close to the opener. Yusuf to Flamingo, who's looked good at CB in this game. Pokes it through to Yusuf. The freebie's linking up, and now Grimes, he's got to go. Like, he's 30, and I don't mind him as a squad player, but he's just not got the quality at this level. As the Finns link up here, Kanunen and Oliver. It's great work from the rifle. There is Tattoo. Can with the screen. Tattoo, Oliver going all the way. Swansea lead a Premier League game. Miracles do happen. Brownhill to Grimes. Oh, James. James. Kanunen. Oh! Anton Kanunen sets up the first. Scores the second. Swansea are going to win a Premier League game. Limbs. Oh, yes. Well in, Flamingo. He's been solid at CB in this game, man. Like I said, I wish I could get rid of that high attacking work rate, because that, to me, is where I see him playing in this team. And the Swans are going to hold on, hopefully, to the clean sheet as well. Because of how tight it is, goal difference might play a factor come the end of the season. Oh, what a ball, Kanunen. He's been sensational all game long. This should be free. Oh, it's going to drop to Kanunen. Oh, it should have been free. It dropped straight to the rifle, but his shot wasn't the best. But it's not going to matter, because it is going to be a Swansea victory. No, no! One Finnish youngster coming back from loan. One declining to go out on loan. And it's the Finns that have finished Brighton off. And the winless run comes to an end in South Wales. Back-to-back wins for the first time all year long. Into the last 16 of the Cup. And going 7 clear of the bottom 3. That is how you respond to a big failure. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And this, Electronic Arts, is why Kanunen should not have been downgraded in terms of potential, because last year he was brilliant for me, absolutely brilliant, and this season when you look at his statistics, I mean he's been great again. 4 goals and 4 assists in 12 games, plus a goal in the FA Cup as well. I mean, what's he doing wrong? He's 19 now, he's 19. How has this guy been downgraded? I do not understand it. I want to keep him on balance, but really, I've got to get this guy quicker growth, because clearly EA don't believe his potential is good enough. But I do. I still believe in the rifle. What a performance. What a game, man. What a win. Needed that. I think directly after this, we're now going to see the draw for the FA Cup quarter-final as well. No, not just yet, but we'll go to the following game. It's a massive one. Leeds away at the road. We're 4 clear of Daniel Farke's side. They embarrassed us in the cup. They humiliated us at the road. We're back there, but this time we're now looking to come back for revenge. Following game, Leeds away. Come on, Swans. Let's make it 3 wins on the trot. That's a lovely ball through, but Flamingo is there. Well done, Flamingo again. And as Ginley, with the pace he's got, finds Kanunen starting up top in this game. I got him to be a... Hold on. Oh, how have I not scored that, Ginley? Either side of Luna, that goes in. Ramsey shot the flanks. And hits the back of the net. For all the bad karma. For all the bad luck. We deserve a helping hand. Ramsey's shot takes a huge deflection and beats Lunin on its way in. Swansea in front. Come on! Oh, balls. Oh, ref. Look at me appealing for that on the sideline. It actually been a foul. Jordan was taken down after he made the tackle. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit biased because I don't think that was a foul. But Leeds have, hold on, found their leveller in a massive relegation 6-pointer here. Jordan. Canada! Swans restore the lead. Come on! He'd be a brave Swansea fan to make the trip to Ellen Road after what happened the last time we were here. But what's that saying? Fortune favours the brave. Take a bow! Mr. Canoodon! He's gassed! He's exhausted! But he's just helped us win back-to-back in the league for the first time all season and 3 on the trot in all competitions. The rifle shoots it into the top corner on a half volley. What a performance from the teenage talent! I, like most people, have learned much more from my setbacks than my successes. And sometimes you need to go through humiliation, pain, and major loss in order to grow and develop. Maybe it's the case for Swansea. Because after a 5-0 loss at this very ground, we've come back to avenge our demons and win 3-1 for our 3rd win on the trot in all competitions. The Swans have escaped. For the record, I hate that it has to be this way, I really do, but it is true for most things in life. When I think about my own life and all the things that I've got wrong, all the failures I've been through, all the losses, all the hurt, all the embarrassment, there's no doubt about it. I've learned so much more from that than I have from times where I've been somewhat semi-successful. In the 5th round of the FA Cup, we'll travel to the King Power to another relegation-threatened side, Leicester. But good chance there to reach the quarters, but most crucially right now in the Premier League with 15 games to go, as we go into our following game with Crystal Palace, we've gone 9 clear, and a win here could send us 12 points away from the bottom 3. It's feeling a lot like last season as the Swans look to get on a run midway through the campaign. A win here will be huge. Let's keep this rolling. Come on, you Swans. It's been a great game so far, but an extra point on the board will do us some good. As Jordan wins it back high at the pitch there. Keep going. Look at the space there, mate. Oh, Danny Carvajal did well to read that. Sorry, did I just say it right? Is that Danny? How did I miss that? When I was doing my team lineup, look, how did I miss Danny Carvajal at right back for Royal Crystal Palace? Oh, what a goal. Dribbling, fantastic. Finish, perfect. Palace lead. Win that one in. And James and Jordan played a 1-2. Canoodon. It's yours. Oh, it's a great save by Yusuf. I was hoping I could slide that through to Cam, but current defender didn't come across to meet me. Yusuf denied by an excellent stop as we still trail by 1. Canoodon pops it back out wide to James. At the far post is Jordan. In it goes to the Australian. Up in the air. Still time. Still in this. Only down by 1, but need the ball back and need one last chance. But as Cliver gets away from Jordan, rolls it inside, this might do it. Oh, great block by Laird with a rebound turned in. 3 wins on the trot, but brought back down to earth by the Eagles. Eagles. Palace going to win it 2-0. Wasn't really on in that game, to be fair. Wasn't on it. Right, let's do a couple more, then we'll leave it there. Following game, Leicester away at the King Power in a dress rehearsal for that FA Cup last 16 trip here in Leicester, and a big battle between 2 of the teams struggling this season. Come on, you Swans. Leicester penned in their own corner here. 23 minutes into the game. Still tied at 0-0. Point I would definitely take away against a... Let's get dropped to Dylan Levitt, that who can strike him as we know. Oh! Almost a beaut for his first goal in white. Still 0-0, but good start this in the basement battle. 5 minutes to go, still 0-0. Oh, well done, Ethan. Oh, for goodness, how many times, man? If you ever see me orchestrate a nice build-up, just know it's never going to find the back of the net. It never does. I can never finish a good passing move. Oh, no, 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 no. Steffi Mavididi does brilliantly well. Goodness sake, man. Only time they've been inside my area. We have been brought back down to earth and then some. From 3 wins on the trot to what is going to be back-to-back losses against relegation-threatened sides. It's going to drop to Ethan Laird, that. And... oh my god! How has that gone in? For all the bad luck we had at the start of the season, I'm going to say this, it's about blimmin' time. Man, I like Madsen Manson a lot. He's a heck of a young keeper, but that was... that was a howler. A deflection, a howler, and finally the Swans are cashing in on some good fortune. Lord knows we deserved it. We'll take the point. For all the bad luck we've had this season, we deserved that, but it doesn't paper over the cracks much. No wins in our last 2, 1 point taken from 6, and our final game today, a tricky host of Newcastle United. Come on, you Swans. Big clash to end on today. Keeps like you come. Yep, winning cart. And if you... hold on. Look at... no, I wanted... Oliver, keep running, keep running. Oh... okay, it's fine. Oliver's still on... he's still onside, but I can't get it to him. Kanunen. What a ball! Oliver! Off the post! What a ball by Kanunen to find his compatriot. Just couldn't finish it. He's like... looking for space to go somewhere. We've got him absolutely penned in the corner here. And he's never... I'm sorry, but I don't care how good of a dribbler you are. You're not getting out of that situation. And now look at the space down the right here. And with the pace we've got... someone get on the end of that. Kanunen! No, what a save, Nick Pope. 2 golden chances, my Finns. 1 hits the post. 1 hits the Pope. Still 0-0. Should have taken one of them, man. Double change. Tattoo and Yusuf are both coming off Batondo and Brownhill. Fresh legs, energy for the final 15. One of those awkward moments right now where it's like stick or twist, you know. You're an underdog against one of the bigger boys. Do you just try and see out the point, even though you've played better? Or do you go for all 3? Because you know if you do that, you're going to risk losing the game by chasing an extra 2 points. I'd say with the quality Newcastle get, we should just stay for the point here. But you know the fortune favours the brave. Morgan Whittaker for the win! Swansea City are going to claim a massive job in South Wales. Whittaker ends the goal drought. Swans have surely won it. Come on! Corner, Newcastle, 2 minutes to go. Nick Pope coming forward for it. This is their final chance to salvage a draw here in South Wales. In it goes. Jordan loses the header. Carl Rushworth. What a save. As Pope will stay forward for it. Oh my goodness gracious me. The drama in today's episode, man. This has been crazy. In it goes again. Boz this time wins it. Brownhill can't. Pope gets it away. Nick Pope shot blocked. Second shot blocked. Whittaker can't clear it. Grimes away. And that is going to do it. Swansea are going to win in South Wales. Huge victory. And that is massive. What a scalp. What a win. Swansea finally in form. Massive, huge win. What a victory. And that will do it for today's episode of the RTG Career, guys. So big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's dramatic episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And we'll return in the next episode against Leicester in the FA Cup last 16 and more big games in the Premier League as we're going to pull away for in the bottom 3 with 12 remaining. And hopefully by then I've got my breath back. My goodness. Thanks for watching. Much love. And I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Come on.